In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to design a Beehiiv newsletter. We'll walk through the full process of taking a basic template and turning it into a polished, on-brand newsletter that's ready to send to your audience. First, head over to your Beehiiv dashboard and log in. Once you're in, look for the option that says Start Writing. This is where Beehiiv keeps all the tools you need to create and design your newsletters. Go ahead and click on Start Writing to open the editor. You'll be taken to the template library. Here, you'll see a range of newsletter templates you can build from. Browse through and click on the template that's closest to the look and structure you want. Don't worry if it's not perfect yet. You'll be customizing everything in the next steps. Once your template opens in the editor, you can begin editing the content. Click directly on any text you see to replace it with your own headlines, body copy, or calls to action. Take your time to adjust the wording so it matches your brand voice and feels natural for your readers. Next, look for the small plus icon that appears next to each section. Clicking this icon lets you add different elements, such as bulleted lists, columns, buttons, tables, images, and new sections. Use these to break up long blocks of text, highlight key information, and add visuals that support your message. Now let's move into the design controls. Find and click on the Style option. Inside the Style panel, you'll start on the Basic tab. This is where you'll handle the overall look and feel of your newsletter. Open the Colors drop-down to customize things like the outside background, the post background, text colors, primary and secondary colors, and link colors. Aim for a simple palette that aligns with your brand so the newsletter looks coherent and professional. Next, open the typography drop-down. Here you can choose font families and font weights for your headings and paragraphs. Pick fonts that are easy to read and consistent with your existing branding, and make sure your headings stand out clearly from your body text. Then open the spacing drop-down. In this section, you can adjust margin and padding to control how much space sits around and inside your content blocks. Small tweaks here can make your newsletter feel much more open and readable. You can also open the borders drop-down to set border thickness and corner radius. This is useful if you want cards, buttons, or sections to have subtle outlines or rounded corners. When you're ready for more granular control, switch from the Basic tab to the Advanced tab. You'll land on the Background Editing section. Here you can fine-tune background color, padding, border radius, margins, and border colors for specific areas, giving you very precise control over how each part of the email looks. From there, you'll see options to customize different structural parts of the email. Click on Email Header to edit the top section of your newsletter. This might include your logo, title, or navigation style links. Adjust colors, spacing, and typography so your header feels clean and recognizable. Next, click on Body to customize the main content area. This is where most of your text and images will sit, so focus on readability. Make sure line spacing, font size, and background contrast make the content easy to scan. You'll also see a section for widgets. Click on widgets to edit each of these individually. These might include things like social follow blocks, recommendation blocks, or other dynamic elements. Style each widget so it matches the overall design rather than feeling like a disconnected add-on. Finally, scroll down and click on Email Footer. Here you can edit the colors, text, and elements that appear at the bottom of your email, such as unsubscribed links, address information, or a short sign-off. Keeping this section clear and consistent is important for both professionalism and compliance. Once you've gone through these areas and adjusted the content, colors, typography, spacing, and sections, your Beehiiv newsletter design should be fully customized and ready for testing, previewing,